Imagine if the centuries-old mystery of Oak Island, one that hundreds of explorers, scientists, and historians have yet to solve, were suddenly revealed by an AI? Yes, it sounds crazy, but that's exactly what happened. The world's most advanced AI system, combining Oak Island data, old maps, satellite images, and thousands of documents, has astonished everyone. But the most frightening thing is that this treasure may not be gold or jewels, but something beyond the reach of humans. For years, people have believed that the money pit contains the gold of a Templar or pirate buried underground. But the AI report suggests that there are metallic energy signatures beneath the ground that resemble ancient technology. Was Oak Island once part of a secret laboratory? Or is this place guarding a secret that is even older than human civilization? Stay tuned to the end of the video, because what you'll hear next is beyond belief. Rick Lagina's team has now begun investigating this AI report, and if this turns out to be true, the entire meaning of the Oak Island story will change. So get ready, because mystery and technology are about to collide. Like the video, subscribe to let us know in the comments. Do you think the Oak Island treasure is real? Or is there some other, bigger secret hidden? There's a small island off the southern coast of Canada named Oak Island. From the outside, it appears to be an ordinary place, but the soil beneath it holds secrets that have puzzled mankind for hundreds of years. The story begins in 1795, when a teenage boy, Daniel McGuinness, came to visit with his friends. They discovered a round hole in the ground beneath an old tree, surrounded by wooden planks and strange markings. They thought there might be some treasure hidden there, and they began digging. But the deeper they went, the deeper the mystery deepened. Layers of wood every 10 feet, strange markings, and then a sudden fountain of water. That place is known today as the Money Pit, and this is where the mystery of Oak Island began. Years passed, but the pit never provided a clear answer. Diggers lost their lives, machines sank, and the money was lost. Many consider it a cursed place, as it's said that the treasure will only be revealed after the death of 7 people. So far, 6 people have died. And every time a new team arrives, hope is rekindled that perhaps the secret will finally be revealed, but Oak Island always remains tight-lipped. Many theories have emerged about this mystery. Some say that the Knights Templar hid their secret treasure here, the treasure containing the Holy Grail or relics of gold and silver. Others believe that this place may have been a hideout for pirates who buried their stolen gold here. And some even believe that secret documents of the British royal family are hidden here. Each theory is as intriguing as it is confusing, because no one has concrete evidence. Oak Island seems to be under the influence of some invisible force that never fully reveals its secret. Now, let's talk about 2 brothers, Rick and Marty Lagina. Rick had been hearing stories about Oak Island since childhood and always believed something big was hidden there. Marty, a successful businessman, was initially a little practical, but his brother's passion drew him in as well. He invested his life savings, resources, and years of hard work to answer just one question: what lies beneath Oak Island? In 2014, their show, The Curse of Oak Island, debuted on the History Channel. It wasn't just a reality show, but a journey where 2 brothers battled history, science, and faith. They used modern technology, metal detectors, sonar scanning, ground-penetrating radar, and even muon tomography. Each season uncovered something new: an ancient artifact, a tunnel, a mysterious wooden structure. But the treasure remained elusive. Rick's passion and Marty's strategy made the show popular worldwide. Fans waited with each episode, hoping that perhaps the moment would finally come when Oak Island would reveal its truth. Theories began to emerge everywhere. Some said Templar gold was found, some said alien artifacts were hidden, and some called it a government conspiracy. Today, Oak Island is more than just a place. It's become a symbol of human curiosity. And when AI began analyzing this mystery, people thought that perhaps for the first time, a machine would be able to provide answers that humans couldn't. But as the reports came out, all excitement turned to fear, because the AI said, "There's no treasure here, there's something else." When human excavation, theories, and technology all failed, Rick and Marty adopted a new approach as a last hope: AI, or artificial intelligence. They thought, if humans can't see patterns, maybe machines can. So they partnered with a top tech company, which created a digital model of every inch of Oak Island. This AI was fed hundreds of years of excavation records, old maps, sonar images, and satellite scans. Every possible data source, from ground-penetrating radar to drone imagery, was added. The machine learning model was trained to analyze microshifts, magnetic readings, and metallic responses underground. The AI compared every old map, every pit coordinate, and every sonar reading layer by layer. What humans saw as mere soil and stone, the AI detected patterns and frequencies, like signals from a hidden network. Within a few days, it revealed what humans hadn't seen in 230 years. An unusual hotspot shone in the center of Oak Island's digital image, where no excavation had ever taken place before. The AI named the area the Zone 17 Anomaly, and that's where the story took a turn. When the detailed analysis report was released, everyone was stunned. The AI clearly stated that the usual treasure-like readings of gold or silver were not found beneath the area. Instead, high-density metallic energy signatures were coming from there. This meant that some object was disturbing the Earth's magnetic field, like an ancient device or a reactor. The strangest thing was that the frequency of that metal did not match any known element. It seemed as if it was made of an alloy that does not exist on Earth. Rick and Marty were both stunned. Scientists initially thought it might be a sonar glitch, but when the data was cross-verified, the readings turned out to be the same. Some researchers from NASA and MIT also showed interest. They said, such readings are found when an artificial electromagnetic field is created. The meaning was clear. There was something unnatural beneath Oak Island. The media erupted. Headlines flashed. AI discovers something non-human beneath Oak Island. News anchors were saying, maybe it's not treasure, it's technology. People on social media went wild. Some said it was an alien reactor. Some said it was an ancient machine. Some said it was a Templar device. Each theory seemed crazier than the last, but the excitement was growing just as much. Rick said into the camera, "We haven't discovered gold. We've discovered something much bigger." There was both fear and excitement in his eyes. The AI's data was now showing the excavation team a new path, and everyone felt that the mystery of Oak Island was finally about to be revealed. But no one knew that this was just the beginning. The real shock was yet to come. The AI's report sent shockwaves through the scientific world. Some experts suggested the readings were fake, perhaps due to metal interference confusing the machine. A Harvard geologist said, such anomalies could also come from deep earth pressure or mineral reactions. However, researchers at MIT and NASA said the pattern and frequency of these signals didn't match any known natural source. This led everyone to wonder what was going on beneath Oak Island. Some called it a technological anomaly, perhaps traces of some old or lost technology. The AI developers stated clearly, "We've cross-checked every piece of data. The readings are 100% genuine." They also explained that these signatures were coming from an ancient metallic structure located 200 feet beneath the soil layer. This motivated Rick and Marty once again. They decided to begin the next phase of excavation, and this time they would do exactly what the AI had shown. The entire Oak Island project had now become a high-tech mission, where every step was guided by machine learning and radar-guided mapping. A few weeks later, excavation began. In the morning, as heavy machinery began digging, a very cold breeze emerged from the soil, as if coming from a sealed space below. Gradually, a stone wall-like structure became visible, engraved with strange symbols. Rick said, "These symbols look like some ancient language." Once inside, cameras revealed a faint glow on the walls, and in some areas, the magnetic disturbance was so severe that instruments were not working. The footage taken from the drone was the most astonishing. The video clearly showed circular patterns inside the chamber, emitting a faint blue light. This light was not coming from a chemical reaction, but from an unknown energy source. The excavation team installed sensors, but the readings fluctuated repeatedly, as if a magnetic pulse was being emitted repeatedly. As soon as this footage leaked onto social media, the world went crazy. Theories flooded Reddit and Twitter. Some said, "It's an alien reactor," others said, "It's a Templar energy vault," and others said, "It's probably the power source of an ancient civilization." Rick's team immediately sealed off the area and sent the data for analysis. An anonymous NASA source said, "If these readings are real, this discovery could change the course of human history." AI developers also claimed that the magnetic field inside the chamber resembled that around a controlled energy core. This meant that an ancient machine might be buried beneath Oak Island, something that remains active today. Rick looked into the camera and said only one thing: "We didn't find gold. We found something that's perhaps even more valuable than gold." And from there, the mystery of Oak Island became even deeper and more terrifying. As Rick's team began attempting to open the mysterious chamber, everything suddenly came to a halt. On the fourth day of excavation, heavy machinery was shut down, and workers were told to leave the site. Within hours, military-style trucks arrived on Oak Island. Armed men in black uniforms sealed off the entire area. Rick and Marty were told the excavation had been halted for safety reasons. They were told that some toxic gas and radioactive particles had been detected, necessitating the halt. But the ground team knew there was no radiation, and the readings were normal. The real reason lay elsewhere, and no one was told. Some people saw large containers being trucked onto the island at night. Blurry drone footage showed metallic crates and some glowing objects. Media reporters were denied entry, and the government declared the site a restricted zone. Rick later said, "We didn't stop the excavation, we were made to stop." That very night, all digital servers for the Oak Island project were shut down. The AI company's website went offline for a few hours, and all the data stored there was rendered inaccessible. But the story didn't end there. 2 weeks later, mysterious files were uploaded to the dark web and Reddit. People claimed this was the same AI report the government had suppressed. The leaked report clearly stated, "Subterranean anomaly resembling an artificial power core." This meant something resembling a reactor or machine was underground, possibly still emitting energy. Another line in the report shocked everyone. Energy readings indicate non-human engineering patterns. These words sent shockwaves across the world. Threads erupted on Reddit. Some claimed Oak Island was once an alien base, others claimed it was lost Templar technology, and others suggested it was a secret government experiment that had now been exposed. Videos began to appear on YouTube, garnering millions of views. Thumbnails showing glowing chambers, soldiers, and Rick's shocked face. Oak Island cover-up and AI leak began trending on Twitter. One of the AI developers said in an anonymous interview, "Our readings were genuine, but when we submitted the report, our access was revoked the next day." They claimed that the project was now classified and had been taken over by a defense agency. Rick and Morty attempted to make a public statement, but their press conference was abruptly canceled after a network blackout. Fans said, "This isn't just safety, it's censorship." Some locals reported seeing strange lights on the island at night and hearing a metallic humming sound in the air. The question now was, is there an energy source still active beneath Oak Island? And if so, why was it being hidden? What was the government afraid of? Radiation, or the truth coming out? Maintain the suspense at the end of the video. If this AI leak is true, Oak Island may not just be a treasure site, but humanity's oldest secret facility. After the AI leak, the entire world was divided into two parts. Those who believed the secret of Oak Island was the greatest scientific discovery ever, and those who considered it a threat to humanity. Debates erupted on social media, news channels, and university forums. Three theories became the most viral, each so astonishing that it was difficult to believe any of them. The first theory was ancient alien technology. Supporters of this theory argued that the metallic energy readings found beneath Oak Island could be linked to technology from another planet. Some leaked NASA documents also stated that such electromagnetic patterns had previously only been detected at meteor impact sites or deep space probes. People on Reddit and YouTube claimed that Oak Island was not a treasure site, but an alien landing base, where extraterrestrial beings had left their energy core thousands of years ago. Some even suggested that the same energy was still active today, and the government was hiding it. The second theory emerged: a lost civilization energy vault. History experts believed that Oak Island may have been part of an ancient civilization that was far ahead of modern science. Atlantis, Lemuria, or some other lost civilization that hid its energy or knowledge for posterity. The power core-like object found in AI readings may have been their renewable energy chamber. Some archaeologists said this could be the technology ancient civilizations used to build pyramids or massive structures, meaning it wasn't just treasure, but the last vestige of that civilization. The third theory blew everyone's mind: a secret Templar weapon. Many historians say that the Knights Templar possessed advanced metallurgical knowledge far beyond the rest of the world at the time. They may have created a divine weapon or energy source and sealed it on Oak Island to prevent it from falling into the wrong hands. When the symbols found on the chamber were decoded, some of the markings matched medieval Templar crosses. This further fueled the theories. Fans also offered their opinions. Some said, "This is all a government setup." Others said, "The AI discovered something that defies human intelligence." YouTube comments began to blather. Oak Island was never a treasure site. It was more like an ancient warning site. Everyone believed their theory, but the truth was still as murky as it was 200 years ago. Amidst all this commotion, Rick Lagina made a heartbreaking statement on camera for the first time. He said, "What we found wasn't treasure. It was a warning." His eyes were filled with fear and despair. He said, "Some things aren't made for humans. We probably shouldn't have dug there." Everyone was astonished. Rick explained that as he stood near the chamber, there was a strange vibration in the air, as if some energy was speaking to him. "It felt like it wanted to stop us," he said. His words spread like wildfire across the internet. Fans said, "Rick is hiding something," while others said, Maybe he saw something humans can't see. Now Oak Island isn't just a digging site. It's become a question no one seems to have the answer to. Has AI really discovered some alien or ancient technology? Or was this all a centuries-old experiment by a secret society? The internet exploded after the AI leak. Twitter, Reddit, and YouTube were buzzing with Oak Island, making it the only topic everyone was talking about. Oak Island AI and machine-solved mystery began trending within hours. People were creating theories, editing videos, and presenting every little detail as proof. Some said the government was hiding everything. Others claimed it was a complete alien conspiracy. Memes flooded the internet. Some described Rick as the man who found the warning, while others called Oak Island Earth's secret power battery. But amid this excitement, there was also a fear. Was this really something humans shouldn't have known? Some channels on YouTube showed footage showing a faint blue light and rotating symbols from inside the chamber. People said it was fake, but some frames looked so real that everyone was confused. Every post in the Reddit threads had thousands of comments. Some were offering scientific explanations, some were offering a spiritual angle, and some said the AI was now out of control. Media houses also picked up on the news, but coverage was suddenly cut off a few days later. This was the most suspicious thing. Had someone suppressed the news? Then came another bombshell. Some insiders claimed that a large portion of the AI report had been deliberately deleted. It was said that government agencies had declared the Oak Island project classified. Now, no one could access the data. The servers that contained the AI's original readings were shut down. Even the AI model itself was taken offline, and the developers were given a gag order not to talk about it. Anonymous sources wrote on Reddit, "The truth we saw is something the world will not be able to bear." People began to suspect the government was hiding something profound. Why did the excavation suddenly stop? Why did the data vanish? And why did every scientist involved in that project disappear from the media? Seeing all this, the theories grew even wilder. Some said Oak Island was now under military control, and some experiment was being conducted there. Some said the AI had discovered a truth that poses a threat to the world. Then came another twist. A portion of the AI's hidden logs leaked again. They contained coordinates pointing to a location hundreds of kilometers away from Oak Island in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. This meant Oak Island was probably not the end point, but the entry point, part of an underground global network. The AI's data read, "Energy link extends eastward beneath the continental shelf." If this is true, it means Oak Island is just one part of a much larger system, perhaps extending beneath the entire globe. Now the theories went even higher. Some said, it's an alien network that controls Earth's energy balance. Others said, it's the global grid of an ancient civilization. And some people said, perhaps this is the technology that connects monuments like the pyramids, Stonehenge, and Machu Picchu. If all this is true, then Oak Island is no longer just a treasure. It's a signal, a sign of a mysterious power that once existed on Earth. And if AI has truly awakened that system, the world may now witness changes we never imagined. At the end of the video, only one question remains. Did the excavation of Oak Island accidentally activate an ancient system? If so, then this story isn't over yet. It's just beginning. Like the video, share it, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Because in the next episode, we'll reveal coordinates that could potentially change the course of human civilization. Following the AI leak and government cover-up, the world was left with more questions than answers. So, the History Channel invited 3 top experts, an archaeologist, a physicist, and a historian, to explain what was actually found on Oak Island. The show was called The Final Debate. The atmosphere was tense, cameras rolled, and for the first time, someone attempted to unravel the mystery of Oak Island from a scientific perspective. The archaeologist said, "I believe Oak Island isn't a treasure, but an ancient preservation chamber. The symbols and architecture found there are traces of a lost civilization." He added that perhaps knowledge or energy was saved there for future generations. The physicist, however, offered a completely different opinion. He said, "The AI's readings and electromagnetic pulses clearly indicate that there's an artificial energy source underneath, which is still active. It can't be natural." According to him, Oak Island was probably part of some unknown technology, far beyond human understanding. The historian offered a third perspective. The energy of God is frequently mentioned in the records of the Templar and secret societies. Oak Island may be the place where that power was hidden. The atmosphere grew more serious as the three experts spoke. No one knew the full truth, but each theory offered a new direction. The audience fell silent, and Rick Lagina's face appeared on the screens. He sat silently, as if deeply in thought. The camera zoomed in on him, and in the next scene, he was seen standing alone on the shoreline. The sun was setting, the waves crashing softly. Rick said softly, "What we discovered wasn't for humans." His eyes reflected both sadness and fear. There was a strange silence in the air, as if Oak Island itself wanted to speak. Soft music played in the background, and the narrator's voice echoed, "Sometimes there are mysteries that don't need to be solved, they just need to be understood." Then, the narration deepened. The AI revealed the secret of Oak Island, but perhaps we don't want to know it anymore. Some truths can shake the world. The visuals show old maps, a glimpse of a glowing chamber, and a fade-out shot of Rick. Then, the narrator's final line echoes. Was the discovery of Oak Island humanity's biggest mistake? As soon as this line ends, the screen goes dark, and after a dramatic pause, a CTA begins. If you think the truth about Oak Island is still out there, tell us in the comments. Was it treasure or a secret from another world? Like the video, share it, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Because next time, we'll reveal the coordinates where the AI revealed the second secret vault. The final shot of the scene shows a map of Oak Island blowing in the air, with glowing dots pointing toward the Atlantic Ocean. The narrator's faint voice is heard in the background. Sometimes it's more frightening than getting answers, to learn their truth. Then the screen goes completely black, and only one line appears at the bottom. To be continued.